Thank you so much, Trey. Now to the race for the White House. Just 39 days until Election Day. News Center 25's Valerie Perez joins us live in studio with more. Valerie?
Thank you, Carolina. Last night, President Trump was campaigning in Florida, a state he won back in 2016, while Joe Biden recently picked up the endorsement of nearly 500 retired military and national security officials, many of whom have avoided politics for a long time. Trump is still confident as ever.
Overnight, President Trump on the campaign trail in Florida, rallying supporters in Jacksonville.
We're unified.
But in Washington, unanswered questions and growing concern after the president refused to commit to a peaceful transfer of power if he loses the election. His press secretary was asked for a clarification.
But I'm asking a very direct and very simple question. If the president loses this election, will this White House, will this president assure us that there will be a peaceful transfer of power? It's a very simple question.
The president will accept the results of a free and fair election.
But President Trump once again stoking doubt about the fairness of the election.
We want to make sure the election is honest, and I'm not sure that it can be. I don't know that it can be. We have to be very careful with the ballots. The ballots, that's a whole big scam.
Democrats on the attack.
That may be what his friend Putin does in Russia.
You are not in North Korea. You are not in Turkey. You are in the United States of America. It is a democracy.
Republicans also speaking out.
We've had an orderly transfer of power every 4 years since Washington was selected for a second term in 1792.
The Senate unanimously passing a resolution Thursday reaffirming its commitment to a peaceful transition after the election. The FBI director told Congress there's been no evidence of widespread voter fraud.
We have not seen historically any kind of coordinated national voter fraud effort in a major election, whether it's by mail or otherwise.
Kenneth Moten, ABC News, New York.
Unfortunately, 2 people are recovering after a small plane went down in San Diego, California on Thursday. The plane had just taken off from the Montgomery Gibbs Executive Airport and attempted to make an emergency landing. But officials say the aircraft couldn't reach the runway and headed straight for a building. The pilot was able to avoid the building and not crash by landing into a parking lot. Rescue crews quickly pulled the pilot and passenger from the wreck. The National Transportation Safety Board is currently investigating the cause of the crash.
Thank you so much, Valerie.